Here we go. Steelers. It's the world. I'm in P world. Cleveland Browns versus the Steelers. NFL 2021 Super Wild Card Weekend Preview. Man, I've been seeing some comments on my page like, oh, I might unsubscribe. He don't post about the Steelers no more. Man, what do y'all want me to post about the Steelers for last week when we played Mason Rudolph, bro? I don't like Mason Rudolph at all, bro. Like, not a bone in my body. Not even 0.0000001% of me fucks with Mason Rudolph, bro. Like, nothing, bro. I'm not reacting to any game where Mason Rudolph is under center, bro. I'm sorry. That's just me, dog. But yeah, we back, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got the preview. Y'all know we gonna get it cracking this weekend, man. You know, we back to regularly scheduled reactions for the Steelers as soon as we handle this business. You feel what I'm saying? The Browns. I'm calling it, man. I'm pretty sure we gonna handle the Browns, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got this in the bag. You know, they got some shit going on with the Roro. You know, the coach. Hey man, they ain't practicing, you know, safe protocol, but we about to be at full strength for this game, so yeah, man, full strength, yo. Let's get it.
2002 will hit the road in their return off to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers for the third time this year. The Browns punching their postseason ticket.
I ain't gonna lie, we've been playing these boys too much, but the great thing about it is they barely got by us with some backup, you know what I'm saying? So
by beating the Steelers last week.
For the first time in 18 years, the Cleveland Browns.
Huge congrats to them, though. That's well deserved.
Sat many of their starters in that game, and when they faced off the first time in Week 6, they dominated the Browns. Their defense picking off Baker Mayfield twice and sacking him 4 times.
Oh my God! Who hit that boy? Oh my God!
Let's go, Hayden.
Start there with Pittsburgh's pass rush. There wasn't a better one in the league this year. Tops in sacks, tops in QB hits.
All right, now the heat's getting to him.
TJ Watt led the charge, picking up 15 of them.
Hey, I'm sorry, watch the defensive MVP of the year, bro. If you say otherwise, you're fucking losing it.
Which also happens to put him in first in QB takedowns in the NFL. Pittsburgh also sacked Mayfield 4 times last week, and they weren't even playing many of their starters.
That is now at least 1 sack in 73
Yeah, we gonna be good.
games, the longest streak since the NFL started.
In the big picture, Pittsburgh was able to get to the QB as often as they did because they blitzed at the 3rd highest rate in the NFL. And as it turns out, Baker Mayfield was one of the most blitzed QBs in football, but the extra heat didn't bother him much because he put up a passer rating over 100 when facing 5+ pass rushers. And that's because despite facing a high rate of extra pass rushers coming after him, Mayfield didn't end up getting taken down all that often. Cleveland was top 10 in sacks allowed. Their pressure rate allowed one of the lowest in the game.
Wide open, caught, touchdown.
Could care less about all that shit.
That's what makes the trenches such a great matchup in this game, because all those numbers are part of the reason the Browns' O-line was ranked 1st overall by PFF this season.
Mayfield back to pass, throws near side, Hunt caught it, at the pylon, touchdown!
That extra quality O-line protection.
Hey, I would tell you one more thing, too, that I noticed, Joe. Damn, we only 2 minutes into this video, bro. I'm about to fall asleep with all these fucking Cleveland Brown facts. Yo, they had... I know there's a pandemic going on and all that, but they had a nice amount of people in the crowd. Yo, they better let us turn out for this home game this Sunday, bro. They better let us have a couple people up in the building, bro.
Helped Mayfield rebound from a bad sophomore season. He threw 26 TDs against just 8 picks. His passer rating over 95.
Gonna throw, he throws, end zone, touchdown, Kendall Lamb!
Cleveland's passing attack starts with Jarvis Landry most games. Landry being
I'm about to fall asleep, bro. I don't care about the Browns.
Had more than 25 receptions than anyone else.
This throw is perfect, and Landry rewards him with a great catch.
But Steel Hurton isn't just a group of pass rush specialists. Their pass defense, top 3 in passing yards.
Big Minka.
Allowed, rating allowed, completion.
Edmonds is stepping up too, facts. You feel me?
Mike Hilton made a great interception.
If you're looking for their defensive weakness, so to speak, it's along the ground. Over 4.3 yards per carry allowed. The Browns averaging over 6 a pop against them last week.
Chubb is still going.
Yeah, we gonna have to get that on deck,
Where
yo.
you get to the Browns offensive.
But y'all know we missing, you know, Bud Dupree, you know what I'm saying? We missing a little chunk up in the middle, you get what I'm
Bread
saying?
and butter. Nick Chubb picked up his 6th 100-yard rush game in their final game of the year.
He will break tackles. He is a load.
Chubb only played 12 games this year, still had over
And
1,000
Bush,
yards,
we missing Bush and
scored 12
shit.
times, averaged over 5 yards a carry.
Pound it, pound it, pound it.
The Browns' ground game also features Kareem Hunt, of course, And between him and Chubb, Cleveland's run game was one of the best in the NFL.
I'm hoping we pop one right here. I just hand off and watch him run.
Having such an effective run game means plenty of play action, too. The Browns, a team that utilized it plenty this season.
Drifts back, throws, end zone, caught! Landry's got it!
The Steelers' D, though, doesn't get fooled too often by the old fake handoff. No team had a lower passer rating allowed against play action than they did.
Very nice. Can't fool us, bro.
When play action isn't effective, it makes it that much harder to move the chains on third down against them. The Steelers top 5 on that front and top 10 when it comes to red zone defense.
3rd and 3, and the Steelers are able to come up with a sack.
This is another key battle to watch for, too, because the Browns' third down offense ranked in the top 10 and were top 5 at scoring a TD from inside the 20.
Chubb's in! Touchdown! Nick Chubb!
Okay, so what about when Big Ben and company have the ball? They scored at a decent rate, even if they didn't finish the year in elite territory. Their red zone offense in the respectable zone as well.
I remember for a second we couldn't get in the red zone.
But they were south of average when it comes to moving the ball. There was a big gap between their points per game and yards per game, and in turn, they were not great on third down.
He was very close to being dragged down.
Man, look at that fucking bum.
Here stack up against some Cleveland deficiencies too. Middle of the pack in red zone D, and worse when it came to third down defense.
And they push him across the goal line for a touchdown!
Cleveland's defensive numbers are average at best in most categories. Yards per game allowed and points per game allowed in subpar territory.
Handoff keeps it, weaves to the 2, he's in, touchdown, Lamar Jackson!
Their ability to stop passing attacks resides in the same statistical neighborhood too.
Threw it in the end zone!
They weren't terrible at getting to the QB at least. Miles Garrett,
So we should be able to kill their pass defense then, bro. Like, we should be airing that shit the fuck out.
And they didn't get there!
and Olivier Vernon coming up with 9.
Olivier Vernon, the first man to Carson Wentz.
But the Browns don't rank high in QB hits, and they rarely blitz, so it's usually Garrett and Vernon or nothing.
It's Crowder, and the Jets extend their lead.
Yeah, we got to start airing it out.
Though, there isn't much point to blitzing him anyway. Few QBs faced fewer 5+ man pass rushes than he did.
That is the shot play that you needed right there.
And in turn, no QB was sacked fewer times than number 7 was.
Okay. Yo, 14 sacks? That's all this year? Okay, Steelers O-line. Okay, Steelers O.
Throws it to the left side.
Protecting that man. I love it.
The reason so few teams sent the house at Ben, there was little to be gained from it, and that's because in most games, Roethlisberger didn't hold the ball very long before letting it fly.
Yeah, he do get that thing out real quick.
A leaping grab by Chase Claypool.
I think they said he get it off the
Steelers'
fastest.
passing attack relied on short, quick passes for much of the year. They were at the bottom in yards per attempt and intended air yards per pass.
Puts an air under it and makes the connection.
So it's more relevant to know how the Browns' defense fared against short, quick throws, and here they were actually pretty good. Their rating allowed right near the 90 mark.
See, now that's where we gotta, bridge the gap, bro. They have good defense versus the short pass. We utilize the short pass the most. Their pass defense deep is ass. So we need to, we can still do our short game, but it's time to go long, bro. We have to, bro. That's what's going to do it for the game. That's the key to this game, is go long, bro.
According to Next Gen Stats, good for a top 5 ranking.
Under duress, just squirts out of his hand.
All that short stuff, though, did work for Roethlisberger most of the year. He put up 33 TDs, only threw 10 picks, threw for over 250 yards a game.
The Browns zigged when they should have zagged.
Their passing attack does not flow through one guy, though Deontay Johnson did lead the team in targets and yards.
What a catch!
Juju Smith-Schuster, meantime, led Pittsburgh in receptions and tied for the team lead in TDs.
Juju Smith-Schuster for the Steelers' go-ahead touchdown.
He got to turn up some more.
Emerged too. Chase Claypool also finding the paint 9 times in 20.
Damn, I didn't even know he had 9.
Touchdown, Claypool.
And finally, you have the Steelers' run game, which you can call the X factor, because on the year, few rushing attacks were less efficient than theirs.
Pittsburgh has chosen to run the ball a heck of a lot more in this drive than I would have expected.
The Browns, however, not
Stinky
super
run game.
adept at stopping ball carriers this year either. And you can't overlook the Browns being without their head coach. Kevin Stefanski won't be with the team in this one, and they'll also be missing guard Joel Bitonio from that top-rated O-line for the game. You'll have to keep your eye out for more injury/COVID news as the week goes along, which you can find on NFL.com. There have been 14 previous instances of teams meeting in their final game of the regular season and then facing off in the first week of the playoffs. The team that won the last game of the year has gone on to win the playoff game 6 times. The team that lost has
That's not going to happen.
rebounded in 8 of those games. So pretty even. Who do you like? The defense first team or the guys with the old school approach to offense? You know the deal. Get your predictions into the comments section. And since it's playoffs, we have upped our game, expanding our panel to 10. Super Wildcard Weekend is here, and so are our predictions for it.
Hold on, let me see this. Playoff expert picks. Okay, looks like a lot of experts to me, bro. Respect. That's nice, man. I'm hoping for the upset, man. My mom's favorite team is the fucking Cleveland Browns for some weird-ass reason, bro. So, this is going to be an interesting weekend, man. Let me know in the world I should react to next. Until next time, it's the world.